Hello, St. Peter's by the Sea. My name is Pam Barclay. I'm your elder for Caring Ministries, and it is a real joy and privilege to be able to serve in this capacity and also to be in your homes this evening. We have this wonderful theme this year, Love One Another, and it is my privilege to be able to share with you today how Caring Ministries in particular is able to love one another, not only within our own church, but within the greater community as well. Many of you heard Pastor Paul's sermon last week, and in the midst of our worship service, we were able to highlight birthdays that the deacons were able to recognize this particular past weekend. And with that, I wanted to share with you a little sample of the goodie bags that we dropped off for all of our members that were turning 90 or above this year. And I have to tell you, the joy that was on the faces of those that we were able to deliver these little goodie bags with cupcakes and cookies was just such a delight. We were able to commingle not only amongst the deacons, but we were able to commingle along with our children's ministries and our preschool. They were able to do a wonderful little greeting card for each recipient. And so for those that live locally, we were able to put inside these little goodie bags cupcakes and little party plates and napkins and just a little something to let them know that they are loved and cared for, along with our wonderful Love One Another bookmarks that keep reminding me each and every day exactly what our mission is, that God so desperately wants for us, is to be able to love one another. And it is such a simple little way to be able to say, we are caring about you and that we love you. And so this was one of the highlights, I believe, for our deacons this year, to be able to extend that love and that generosity of spirit. Our deacons have been busy calling their various flocks and sending greeting cards to them throughout this pandemic. And it has been very well received. We're all yearning for community, and this is just one little way in which we're able to, show up and be there for one another. And that is another one of the things that St. Peter's has been known for throughout so many years, is to be able to show up and be there for the community. We're not able to be able to get together on campus, as you well know. Memorial services have had to be postponed or even moved to Zoom. So being able to continue to be able to show the love and the care that St. Peter's is known for has been a very, very challenging time, but it's also a way in which we've been able to pivot and be able to gain some new insights on how we can best serve not only you, but the greater community as well. Some of the other ways that Caring Ministries is able to show their love and appreciation for our members in the community beyond is through our Stephen ministers. And our Stephen ministers have continued to be able to care for those that need somebody one-on-one to be able to walk through a difficult journey in their life. Sometimes it's a family situation that may be particularly troubling, or perhaps it's a job change. Perhaps it's the loss of a loved one. But for whatever the reason one finds that they are undergoing a certain challenge in their life, we have people that are able to walk particularly with those individuals and be able to provide confidential Christian care that folks are really yearning for at this particular time in our lives. We also have our Reluctant Sisterhood, and that is another one of our ministries in which we have people that are walking the journey of cancer. That is a baffling disease that many of us have been affected our own selves. I know certainly I have. I lost my mother about 20 years ago, and the fact that I know that we have people that are caring one-on-one with these individuals who have been stricken by cancer continues to give me comfort. It's just something that we could not foresee, and God never wants us to be alone. So we have a wonderful way of being able to create community, whether it be one-on-one or through small groups that are able to meet together and provide that love and care that God so desperately, again, wants us to be able to be there for one another. We also have our shawl ministry, and we have such a beautiful group of women who have devoted many years to be able to provide handmade shawls that have certainly, again, blessed my life. When my father passed away, Pastor Barbara was able to provide me with a beautiful shawl that still is always by my bedside each and every day. And it just is a wonderful reminder that I was embraced by his love through all of you and through, again, this wonderful ministry that has been led by Madeline Mollis for so many years. We have just a great group of women who have dedicated themselves to this type of ministry, and not only due to the fact that they are not able to meet, on the monthly basis that they were accustomed to, but they continue to be able to make those shawls and be able to bless the lives of so many. I received a call about 2 weeks ago from a gal that her daughter was heading off to go on a flight to visit with a dear loved one all the way over on the East Coast. And the beautiful picture that I received with this gracious woman being able to be wrapped in this shawl was something that has touched my heart ever since then. And again, it reminds me of all the many people who have been able to be blessed by these beautiful shawls that are made specifically with the intent to be able to provide a tangible expression of God's love when somebody is going through such challenging times. So I want to reassure you that though we are not meeting in person, there is so much activity that is going on on our campus and within our own homes, so that we can continue to be able to be God's gift to the world. We are coming upon the Advent season. We are coming upon Thanksgiving just next week, and there is so much to be grateful for. And I just want you to know that I am so grateful for you and the blessings that I have been able to receive as being a part of this family that we call St. Peter's by the Sea. May God bless you, and I certainly look forward to being able to meet you in person, socially distanced apart, but it has just been such a pleasure to be able to get to know so many of you, and I look forward to that continuing. Blessings to you and your family. Peace be with you. Thank you.